How are y'all doing? We're gonna be playing FF14 today. How you doing, Brianna Hayes? And I saw a couple other people lurking around. Let's check real quick, because it's not showing up on my chat widget. Lube Official, Random Gamer Guy, and Ollie Koi. Thanks for coming along. Yeah, I'm really excited to continue in Heavensward. I fucked it up on the previous streams and thought I was playing Stormbloods, but we fixed it. We're resolved. Oh, I gotta make my fucking social media post. Hold on. Cross post on Reddit. Fucking live now. Ad. Post. I was doing shit like literally right until I fucking hit live, so I forgot. I prepped it beforehand, so I like didn't fuck up and have to type for like 20 minutes. But and live doop doop doop. There we go. Okay, everyone knows we're live. Our egotism is sated. All right. So we're gonna be hopefully getting further along. We finished the first part. I think it was like 3.2 was the update we finished. So we're on our way to 3.4. Which I don't know what the fuck that part's called, but we finished the main part. So we're good. Yeah, let's fucking lock in. Let's go. It blew up the game. All right. Gaming. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay, you good, Final Fantasy? There we go. I was wondering what the fuck was going on. All right. Sorry. I'm stimming too hard. There we go. But I'm excited to finish this out. I have not. Heavensward is so long. I wonder how long Stormblood's gonna be. I know Shadowbringers has a lot of stuff. And we are greeted by a fucking catfish face-looking motherfucker in like a G-string. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, the quest over here. Okay.
Mysteries known, mysteries known. You covered a most excellent time. I don't know why the fuck I went into this, but this is the voice he has now. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor a short while ago. Would that you be present to receive it, but in any event. Sir Emmerich de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of House Boreal, cordially invites Mistress Norn to dine with him at his estate. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalized. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you?
Sure.
Indeed, who would not? If you would forgive me, you will forgive me if I seem envious. I shall send word of your acceptance to Boral Manor at once. When you're ready, pray report to the Astrologicum. They'll have someone escort you the rest of the way.
All right. We're going to a dinner party. We're going to the Astrologicum. The Cum Observatory. Oh, wait. Eos. Forgor. I very forgor. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into how to... I learned there's like a raid feature on YouTube. So I'm gonna have to look into how to do that. I think it's called like live transfer or something.
Greetings and well met, Mistress Norn. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as head steward of House Boreal, though admittedly, our staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear you have accepted this invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a woman of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I'm sure, but for this day, we bid you to lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity.
He's dying of a stroke right at the end. It's fine. Oh, it's the blue house. They got the blue. The balloons. Oh, I thought that was a pancake for half a second, but that's steak. Damn, that's low poly as fuck. If I had a better graphics card, maybe it'd look better. We love our low poly foods. What engaging conversation.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Oh wait, it's salmon with a lemon on it. Lemon. This is what we call saving on the voice acting budget.
I must say, your spirited account
That's actually pretty good
always
mouth
comes
animation.
welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Wine? Monsieur? No, I don't drink. I got healing to do. You can't drink and drive the party towards victory. The ruffles on the collar are wild. they're doing something. Tea with a little bit of whiskey. Oh, coffee with a little bit of whiskey. Okay, I see you. Or is he poisoning it?
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Perhaps a bit long for my liking. Is that a joke about fucking Realm Reborn?
Well, truth be told, when I think back on the sweeping vistas of the churning mists, I do feel some slight pangs of wanderlust. Alas, much as I would like to accept your invitation, I fear my present duties with the House of Lords demand my undivided attention. Someday, perhaps.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am only going to be able to stream until 7. So it'll
By your
be
deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for
I'll be able to
lasting
get in like
reform.
2.5 hours.
The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain.
He does seem to be a good like leadership figure. They've done a good job to prove that.
If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead?
I've heard something's up with the moon. Where? That's all I know. I know Moon's haunted, just like in Destiny.
Great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining
I don't know what the
stability during this
context of
period
Moon's haunted is, but I know
upheaval
Moon's
is of
haunted.
Paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind.
And why would they show so much of the moon if you're not going to go there? Like, this is a
Of
Final
course, we
Fantasy
owe
game.
you the greatest debt of all. And it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express
gotta
our
sit up.
gratitude to our neighbors,
Because I was slouching a
our
bit.
fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage.
There we go.
For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
We did it. I wonder what the fucking, like... What's gonna trigger Stormbloods? Because I don't know the context of Stormbloods. I just know they showed Alexander, and that's cool. I love Alexander. He's my guy.
May I ask a personal question?
Sure,
Now
shoot.
that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
To find out what happened with Minfala, so she's a character, hopefully. And
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton.
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay.
all right.
Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respect for...
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did she.
Sorry, I had to cram some sustenance in my mouth. I wanted to mute the mic for that.
Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Who's the new narrator? Because at first I thought it was Alfino, but it's not. Huh? Oh, it's her.
Yes.
Is that
It's unfortunate.
Alfino's twin sister.
I had to look up a video on Elise because I literally couldn't play the content. There's not enough people doing the Bahamut questline to let me get to know her. I was so confused on like why they were putting so much agency on her suddenly in the story and tracking her. But I had to look it up later that like, yeah, I missed an entire quest line because one, it was hidden, and two, like, there's literally not enough people playing it. Like, you have to organize a group specifically to play that quest because you need like 20 people.
She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly.
Carry you an unsync? I mean, yeah, but I still need like 18 more people because it won't even let you queue. And how you doing, Thea? Yeah, the thumbnail I was talking about. Don't spoil, no spoilers. But the thumbnail I was talking about, I'm getting that in the works. We can go as 2 people? It didn't let me queue up though. It didn't let me queue up until there was 20. So you can do the quest? Okay. I'll have to play another class because I don't want you to have to swap off of healer. I can play Dark Knight. Because I got high enough gear that I can just go through it as Dark Knight. We'd have to hammer out a time for that. I might not be able to stream it, though. Just because of time zone stuff. Level 100. Yeah, I'm not that committed to it. I can't, like, level up every class to level 100, because that's too much time. I just want to play this game when I... This is a stream game mostly for me, I'm gonna be honest. So I want to get to the point where I can like do other stuff with people. I want to get every healer obviously up to level 100, but I don't really want to play any other class.
I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian
Yeah, I had to
border.
mute and snack on gummy worms because I didn't have quite enough to eat before this.
It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Okay. That's very nice of you.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it.
Alfino is going through it, by the way, in this game. He cannot catch a break.
We have done all we can for now.
Oh, you're
Although the
blue in
immediate
chat.
danger
Okay.
has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger.
Oh,
to
yeah.
doubt.
Yeah, and fucking Alfino, like... But the thing is, she looks like a normal character. Alfino looks like ultra Twinkie femboy shit. Like, he is... he's slaying in that outfit. Who wore the fit better?
She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would
Yeah.
walk her own path.
Well, she gets another outfit later. All I know about... I know it because I fucking play Magic. Every fucking stream I gotta bring up the Magic the Gathering collaboration. Because it was a good collab.
For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that,
Is she a scholar and he's a summoner?
to be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Or are they both, what is it called? Fucking... I don't remember the name of the fucking It's the opposite? Well, he has... I know he becomes a sage at some point. I think it's the preamble class. Red Mage actually makes sense. I'm not sure I recall what she wielded on the fucking card.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons.
I mean, she has a book on her back, too, so that's why I was wondering.
Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she has been
Arcanist?
treated
Is
as
that
my
what it's called?
personal charge.
Yeah, Arcanist. They're both Arcanist.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer.
Oh, damn, she's up? Oh, I don't know why there's a twitch in my lower jaw. Alphino... Yeah. Yeah. Because she is clearly a secondary character. Also,
slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan.
Also, very funny that the way the models are done, her earring just kind of fucking defies gravity.
They make for Zelfatol to bring about Garuda's summoning.
Oh, Garuda
and
again?
To kill her. You must.
Any Wicked fans? Yeah, I was about to make the same joke. Oh my god. We are literally the same brain cell. There's a reason why I chose you. Defying gravity.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Alright.
Of course.
Thancred. So, Thancred, when is he getting the gun sword? I know he becomes the gunbreaker. Or he shifts from rogue to tank. Like any good DPS should learn to do.
Surely they won't let her... Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and his chirurgeons. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I'm uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to the matter whose conclusion we have yet to the power to influence?
I'm gonna take the silver piece. Because, like, I can make that food or buy it later. There's no point in just taking one. That gil is gonna be immediately more useful. Oh, Grounded! I know that song!
So warriors of darkness and Asians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, so they might put her to the sword. When we first encountered them in Loth and Nath, when they were confronting Ravana, gods, must have been their aim all along. What do you intend to do, Master Alphino? There's much and more I do not understand, but a primal summoning cannot be ignored. I'll say risk her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Will you accompany me to Zephytol and help me stop Ixal's ritual? The Ixal's ritual? Fucking Jesus Christ. Alphino, you gotta pick less wordy sentences. Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixali homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the beastmen's intrusions to Corvallan lands to a point, but the summoning a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphino. The mountains of Zephytol are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. It's their homeland after all, and Exali dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me that the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe that it would be wiser to cross the Zephytol by way of mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They'll secure you safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Zephytol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they're more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We'd be glad for your assistance, Lord Edmont.
Oh my god, so many British accents.
In the event Mistress Alcé regains consciousness, we'll share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over you and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require at Camp Dragonhead.
Here, Dragonhead. So no head. Alright. Alphino. Yippee.
Have you everything you require, then? Excellent. The entrance to the path north of Natalan and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though normally it's guarded by a score of Ixali warriors, we've been informed by House Fort... We've been informed that the House Fortemps Knights have already dispatched them. Sorry about that.
Jesus Christ. Something... Big noise. Big noise. I checked on it. It's good.
The enemy's gate lies open, but we need only but walk through.
Alright. Away! Away, foul beast! Sorry, I just had to. I couldn't help it. I had to do the fucking Bloodborne thing. It's probably my favorite impression to do. Why are they summoning Garuda? Garuda's the fucking wind one.
Mr. Snorn, Master Alphino, as you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they're up to something, and I don't want anyone interfering. We'll stand ready to escort you and to Zephytol and aid as you see fit. The enemy will be thick on the ground. Upon arriving, let us advance with care as we search the site for the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, we should only have to contend with the Ixal, but if they're not, we'll be forced to battle with the warriors of darkness.
Zephytol now accessible. Other players. Zephytol. Join. I'm joining it. Commence. Yippee! Sorry for being so crackly there. It's hard for me to do. Especially if I intend to. Zephytal. Just a little guy. Frog. God, this track is so good. Alright. Sprinting. Alright. 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 A lot of the Reaper abilities look very close to the Dark Knight ones. There we go. Oh, emergency tactics refreshes way faster than I thought it would. 15 seconds, wow. Oh, Jesus Christ, he is pulling. All right. All right. I just realized his name is Sonny Jins. And all right. There we go. All right. There we go. Bio. Lustrate. There we go, and Aetherflow. Alright, Indomitability. Alright, there we go. There we go, and we're just gonna broil him. Alright. Sick. Antiloquium. Very dead. Egg. I ate the egg. We did the egg. Just an eggy lad. Death to the featherless. All right. All right. Neat. In like in 2 expansions. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even read that. That's Jesus. Okay. So using fucking Shadowbringers? Is that when they all get their sick classes? When Ishtola gets her fit? Sucker. Just non-specific healing. We love to see it. Slightly rearrange the order. Got fucking Reaper powers. They got a guy that just shows up. Fucking Stan, Death 13. Meh. Get on the fucking lift. Get on the lift. Fraud 2 yesterday. How you doing, bruh? All right. Oh, I already did fraud. I'm playing FF14. I'm doing the Stormblood expansion. No, not Stormblood, Heavensward. I'm doing the post Heavensward content. Colic. All right. Oh, shit. All right. There we go. Oh, holy shit. Emergency Antiloquium. Antiloquium. There we go. Alright, we're good for a while. Alright. Alrighty. Yippee. What even was that one? Oh, of healing. Oh, wow. They just fucking gave me it. Okay. The earrings of healing I'll check out, because they might be better than what I'm wearing. Art of War! Airstone. Oh, okay. Neat. All right. All right. There we go. We got more guys coming. We got an air stone, so I'm gonna use the Tailwind Relic. Alright. Internet upload speed, you can get it done at, like... It depends on what you're streaming, honestly. For a high bitrate game, you're gonna want at least you're gonna want at least, like, a couple hundred down. Couple hundred up. I'd say, like, 100 up is minimum. But if you're playing, like, Ultra Kill or something, oh, yeah, you need fucking... You're gonna need, I'd say, closer to, like, 500 plus. It really depends on the type of games you're streaming. If you're, like, fucking streaming Pokemon Nuzlocke, you don't need much. I currently have 1,000 up, 1,000 down, because I got cable. But, well, like, fiber optic. So I don't really have to worry about, like, my stream ever dropping. It's way more than you would ever need for streaming. Alright. Okay, they may spawn a little fucking bird, I guess. Spawn a little guy. I'm glad they updated... Sucker. I just want to make sure to... There we go. All right. All right. Playing Scholar very based. Yeah, it's my favorite healer because it just does the thing. Indomitability. I think we'll drop Dissipation here just so we can have our shit back. Whew. Alright, Sacred Soil. Okay, let me fucking drop it. Jesus Christ. Emergency Tactics, Anti-Liquium. Healing up. Meh. He's dead, okay. Alright. Oh, I got the scouting. Okay. How you doing, nasty pork? Oh, everyone's gone.
So they were unable to see the
Oh,
ritual
nasty
to its
spork,
completion.
sorry.
Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry.
They were
The
occupied with
Knights have
something
secured
else.
our path to safety.
They knew. They fed lies. Yeah, I'm currently level 66, just because, like, I did other content with Scholar.
You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
Huh? Oh. Oh, we beat them to the punch? Oh, that's fucking Urianger? Jesus Christ, they do a bad job at hiding it.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
It's the wrong twin.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No, no. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Nah, I'd win.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will
She's so
happily make it
cheeky.
quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we?
Oh, so he
You've
is...
been awfully busy
He's
since
some
you were
sort
kind
of
enough to
healer
spare your
class.
lives.
Probably. I don't know if he's an Arcanist or... Because normally... I know he's an Astrologian at some point, which is probably coming in fucking
You were idly consorting with the
Shadowbringers.
Ascians, you mean? 7 hells. What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should
Bro,
I
you gotta
explain
clean your
it to you?
axe. I know you're like metal or
Very well.
whatever, but like...
Consider it a reward of sorts.
You're fucking up your
for
cutting
pointing out
edge.
here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created.
Reflections?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Oh, do we have fucking multiverse bullshit? Is that what this is?
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light.
Wait, so these are the guys from from pre-A Realm Reborn. So, like, did A Realm Reborn just, like, make a separate canon or some shit? Is that what this is? I'm very confused.
All worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
Huh.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void.
Interesting.
Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source.
Okay.
There's but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor.
Multiverse of Madness.
With the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes.
Alright. Alright. Damn. He hit the gust so hard it gave him teleport time.
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, be gone. You have no friends here.
Like, they're trying to hide fucking Urianger from us by putting a little fucking... little curtain on his face, a little veil. Like, that's gonna stop me from fucking seeing pattern recognition. Like, Alvino, you're dumb. You're dumb. I'm gonna get back to roasting you. I know you've had trauma, but, like... I gotta get back to roasting you.
All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it to be true that to save their world, they must bring ruin to ours? No, no. It matters not. Such wanton such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reasons, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. Forgive me, but this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The Knights can apprise Lord Endemont of our success, and we, the Lord Commander, more importantly, it should like to see if my sister's condition has improved. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. I'll be at the congregation.
Of all the voices I'm the most confident in, I think Alphino's is my most confident one. Return to the Foundation. Who up returning they Foundation? I know I shouldn't just be talking about other games while I'm playing FF14, but I'm so excited to play fucking Silksong tomorrow. I've held off all week. It's been hard. This way, I think? Yeah, up this bridge. I'm so excited to play Silksong. It's so good. I'm playing it and immediately it feels way better than Hollow Knight. And it's not just recency bias, because I beat Hollow Knight in January, so... Well, February, technically. Emmerich.
It brings me joy to see you safely return to us, Maple. What news from Zephytol? Then we are not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we who remain behind, Mistress Utola has been tending to Mistress Alcé in your absence. I'm pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She's a resilient one, much like her brother.
Voice acting. Hop, 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 hop.
Alize,
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
I'm glad that, like, every other cutscene has voice
Well
acting
enough,
now.
brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zelfatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
I wish she could have her
Your
hair.
mission was a success.
I wish I could have most of the hair options. Because,
If
like,
we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians.
I just wish there were longer hair options. Like, I'm wearing pretty much the longest hair I could get away with. And I have pretty long hair, so I'd like to reflect that at least a little.
But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this.
Colonel.
At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alice. Why?
I mean, why not?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers.
They got better voice acting in Heavensward, but it's cool that you read the non-VA lens. I mean, I like voice acting. I DM for a campaign, so of course I got to do a lot of voices, and I used to be a lot less confident in it, but now I'm much more comfortable. Even at the beginning of the streams, I was not very confident.
Primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yeah, I do a lot of voices. I've been doing voices forever. I'm very good at impersonations if I get enough time.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me.
Mastery
These boys
over
of
vocal
darkness mean to bring
cords.
about another calamity.
What that throat do?
What end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods.
Oh.
And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Fascinating. All right. Yoshi P, I let you cook, and here you are. Well, actually, it was probably another writer. I shouldn't attribute everything to Yoshi P.
Vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred.
He probably came out with a basic plot outline, but the finer details were refined by writers.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the warriors of darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues.
I know the writer who did the Dark Knight quest does the quest in Shadowbringers, and from Shadowbringers onward. For Shadowbringers and Endwalker, I believe. I don't know if they did Dawn Trail.
Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
So that's why they were summoning Garuda. Okay.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alize and I have uncovered evidence that the
Alize. I've been pronouncing that wrong. I thought it was Alice.
Flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
I know the old VOs from the fact that I watch Critical Role, and my god, when I realized Taliesin Jaffe was just doing the Thancred voice, like 1-to-1, not even like any variation for Percy DeRollo, that like that hit me like a freight train. At least Sam Riegel is doing a different voice.
Agreed. Krile and I shall journey to Zelfatol and learn what we can
Krile.
of the Ixal's source.
I think it was I've been pronouncing it correctly. Correctly. What the fuck is correctly? What the fuck am I on?
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor-bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father.
Yeah.
However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich.
Why don't we send Urianger with... Wait, where's Urianger? Yeah, because we saw him. Like, we know he's around.
With Urianger, then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
Oh, great. Now it's going to be impossible to tell them apart in missions.
You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
All right.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet.
Yeah, give him drip.
Outfit I prepared for you.
Give him drip. Tautru in charge of Drip. The scion of fucking Fitz. The Threadbearer.
It's been many moons since we last worked together, though I believe that the same cannot be said of you two. I confess I was aware of your subterranean expedition, of your search for the truth of the calamity. I considered involving myself with her venture at the time, but you know all too well, circumstances conspired to keep us apart. I can only assume she's carried on in our absence. My apologies for keeping you waiting.
That's a fucking sick fit. I want that. Yeah, I can tell she fucking goes red mage later.
Right then, shall we be off? Towser never ceases to impress, though, for a moment, I feared she might furnish you with an identical outfit. Praise the 12 she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes.
I think I like that better.
Do you remember that time at the studium when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered, "Sister, please, she was not my... Can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light?" So be it. Another time, perhaps. Though I should thank you again for your assistance with my expeditions. Though we've left matters somewhat unfinished, I'm nevertheless prepared to focus on the task at hand and aid you to the fullest extent of my ability. As you've helped me brave the coils, so too will I help you defeat the Warriors of Darkness.
Pleasure to have you with us, m'lady. Oh yeah, she's got that fucking like fucking Art Deco like girl in the rain who gets murdered look. No one wears a beige trench coat like that without expecting to get murdered.
New garments aside, I'd say that you seem a bit different, more resolute than we last met. You have the look of a woman who's ready to fight for the future of Eosia. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself or any such thing. I'm here today because I would regret it if I weren't, that's all. Fair enough. Let us depart for the Waking Sands, then. See if Orianger can be of assistance.
I'm hitting the consonants a little too hard on Alf, you know? Right there. It's hard to keep consistent when you're swapping voices, though. The Waking Sands. She wake on my sands till I Orianger. Magitech Deathclaw. The whole reason I still use this mount is because it makes me look like a fucking wet cat who's getting dragged along by the nape of the neck. Ah. Well, it's not the nape of the neck, it's the scruff. Scruff is a very different thing than nape. Yay! Alright. Waking Sands entrance. We have way too many bases for the fucking Scions. We're like a fucking... We're Mr. Worldwiding it with like fucking 8 people.
Orianja, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. Why, Master Elfino, would that a scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming. What bringeth thee?
Existent member of humanity. Well, good. You're existing here in this moment, random gamer guy. So you're among the best of them.
Would that a scholar had seen fit to grant knowledge of thy coming. What bringeth thee and thine here this day? Warriors of darkness have returned. Pray allow us to explain.
And we're gonna yap silently at Urianger.
I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings.
I guess 3 skills come in handy.
I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth only to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervor. We have 2 objectives at this time, to identify and remove the source of the beast tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we are fortunate enough to learn of the XIV's plans before they come to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians do not have similar designs elsewhere, of which we have no knowledge.
8-2 alter boss is peak. Oh, is that fucking Mini Gabriel? Or is that a different one? 8-4 was underwhelming. I liked actually 8-4. I wasn't too... Nah, it's fake. 8-4 I enjoyed. It was a very... I think it was a good boss. I think a lot of people were underwhelmed with its design, but I personally really liked it. It was more of a set-piece boss. It was more difficult, so I was expecting a more difficult boss. The design was peak. Well, yeah, it's based on the beast to the gates in Dante's Inferno. 8-3, I didn't enjoy that stage at all. Because, like, I was actively encouraged to skip as many enemies as possible. They put way too many enemies in 8-3. I think that one more enemy type and way less enemies would have made Fraud a much better lair. Because it felt like I just had a lot of enemies, and when I killed the big ones, I would accidentally kill the little ones, so there was really no point in the little ones even being there with how many they crammed in. So it was just there to make more bullets and be kind of annoying. I think that there is a lot of potential with Fraud, and it was so unfinished. Fraud needed another 5 schisms in that one room was annoying. What are schisms again? I forget what oh, the new enemy. Yeah. Or is that a different enemy? I forget what schisms are. Small grayish enemy? Oh, the ones that shoot the, like, line bullets? That you can parry? Yeah, they're actually not bad. I actually like schisms. Because schisms give me more shit to parry more consistently. I'm fine with schisms being in stuff. But I think that, like, that update needed another 2 to 4 months in the oven. I don't think it should have come out or even been announced this recently. It's not a great update. Ironically, the mini Gabriels were much better when mixed with groups of enemies. When they were on their own, they were so difficult. And when there was 2 of them, it was just annoying. And it's because, like, if you have health sources, they're much easier to deal with. More material to P rank. Yeah, I'm not gonna P rank those. But yeah, I gotta get back to FF14. Otherwise, I'll just talk about fucking Ultra Coat fraud forever.
Ogomoro stirreth, and there are whispers that the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumours mark thou, but in the light of thine own discoveries.
Oh no, it's totally fine.
Thou canst ill afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. Aye, we must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed in Camp Overlook. Thank you for your counsel, Orianja. Pray inform us, should you learn aught else. I shall.
She knows what's up.
If I may, brother, Orianja, is there anything else you'd like to say? Alice, if not, then never mind. I only ask you because you're normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add. Very well. Ere we depart, I'd wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how the Ardor had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well-read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I hear tell of a promising tome, the Gayron Oracles. Mayhap you could start there.
Just got orange juice. Did the timeline split while I was gone? Oh, well, the timeline split beforehand, apparently. So apparently, in the war between Hydaelyn and Zodiark, the manifestations of light and darkness, respectively, the worlds were shattered into sets of 13 and 3. 3 for darkness, 13 for light. And we know of 2 lost realms. One to light, as when the Ascians were defeated, the world was subsumed by light and it obliterated everything. And another which was subsumed by darkness when the Ascians overcame the light. But they have a theory that if they help the Ascians in our world, they can use our world as a counterbalance to their own to fix it. So they're thinking of maybe making another void to balance out their light world and return it to normal. And to do that, they're killing gods. To make people summon more gods that are more powerful out of desperation. And eventually, they can exhume all the power from Hydaelyn by basically making them summon a super god that they kill. And that's the rest of Hydaelyn's power, which Hydaelyn is already waning. She's very weak. So they're just pushing on the advantage they have.
By thy leave.
Sounds like an average Tuesday.
Camp Overlook, was it? Very well.
She's so sassy. Hello, 8 viewers. How are you doing? Besides Random Gamer Guy, I know you're there. Lanosenka. How you doing, Dreamcore Warlock? Congrats on being alive. It's not the easiest task. 13 reflections, the source. Oh, 14. We really are the Final Fantasy 14. Just like how we're in the 14th Astral Era. Or is it... No, it's the 7th astral era. And that's like the 14th era. They love 14. We love 14.
7 hells. At this rate, I'll have to appeal to the Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever it is, we don't want any.
Liminal Eldritch Blast.
Well, fancy that. Just when my kobold problems look like they're coming to a head, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn turn up, itching to pitch in. Pretty brilliant timing it is. Right then, let's get to it.
I'm sorry, whenever I see pirates, because I did the Arcanist quest line, I immediately think human trafficking.
So our friendly neighbors in Ugamaro have got much more aggressive as of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scouts spotted one sniffing about the shores just now, likely looking for a way to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm to let that happen. Lend a hand to search the camp for the little bugger, won't you?
Yippee! Alfino, what do I talk to you about?
Our Maelstrom friends seem notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be?
I gotta drink water. Hold on. Sippy. I sippied. Sorry if that picked up on mic. I had to consume so much water.
Kobold in the camp, you say?
Dog.
It would appear to corroborate Urianja's information, yes. But to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there'll be time to think on this later. For the present...
Wish me luck. Opening night is Tuesday? Hold on a second. Sorry about that. MB for talking. I don't know what MB stands for. Nah.
Well, it's time to think on this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning.
Oh, my bad.
And that means finding and questioning this kobold.
We gotta find the kobold. He hide behind the tree. Probably. Whereabouts is this? Like where in main story quest? 3.4? I just beat Nidhogg a little bit ago. Last stream. The second time. Play the opening night is Tuesday. I have 23 lines and I'm the band. Oh, cool. Well, hope you do well. We got the Moogle. The Mooga. Mugogo. Mugogu. Where'd this kobold? Is he up higher? Can you take me higher? Alright. Then... What? What? Goo Goo Gaga? I'm not I was never a Goo Goo Gaga baby. I was good at English immediately. I'm the bestest at English. What? How do you fucking... What? Will you fucking... What? Oh, yeah, babies are fucking weird. They weird me out. Everything about babies is inherently horrifying. I am looking forward to Stormblood to see where it goes. I have not read anything about Stormblood. Stormblood is like an expansion I have, like, absolutely zero on. Like, I know, like, vague plot points from some of the expansions, but I don't know any particular details. I mean, yeah, they are. It doesn't even take that long of a... Babies are fucking terrifying, man. The way that they can just, like, psychologically manipulate you by existing. And, like, rewrite your brain chemistry. Where the fuck do I go? Over there? Okay, so where do we have to... It feels like we have to go up. Oh, wait, I'm fucking an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. What is wrong with me? Okay, we can fucking area... Okay. Where the fuck is the kobold? Oh, there he is. Like, literally right on the edge. Gasp. Oh, no, it's picking me up like a wet cat. Hold on. Metroid. I played a little bit of Metroid Fusion back in the day. Okay, what's going on? Stay back. Away. Far back. I'm not a... God, it's no use. Pointless. Helpless. No use. Nah. It's a Metroid. You're a Metroid. You're a fetus. Return to Zygote.
I don't want to play these games anymore, Mother. I must return to the Zygote.
Please don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, just talk. What the fuck? I do like doing the little guy voice. The little guy. Bro, stop fucking running. Why are you running? I'm gonna hurt you. No. No, he's just got the worms. He's got the Dracula flow worms.
I got worms in my head. They're telling me to kill. Ah! The worms!
Oh, you don't know Dracula flow?
Y'all must have amnesia, 'cause you forgot that I'm him. 'Cause you forgot that I'm him. Just got a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% Himalayan. Wrap my arms around his throat. Let the archangels take him.
Dracula flow is worth watching for anyone. Honestly, like, that is a recommended thing. I might just put a fucking link to Dracula flow on my community page, because that is an essential piece of media that you must watch to understand me as a person. This was a stupid plan. Stupid, stupid, stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will... Ah, she found me again. What do I do? What do I do? What to do? I come in peace, only to talk. Speak, say, talk. So please, please don't hurt me.
So this is our wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. Huzzah, we've got him. Fine work, Scions. So, little one, you thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you?
No. Come to talk, to ask for help. But when you soldiers saw me, you drew your weapons and shouted, "Hi."
Now, let us all take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child?
Pikmin Guba, the 620th Order, or at least, I will be a Pikmin one day. Civilized. Civilized refers to someone of culture and standing. It is mainly used to oppose people. Civilized is not normally a positive connotation whenever it's used.
Well met, Gubar. I'm Alfino, and this is my sister Alice.
Oh. Well, the thing is, I know some people have difficulty with, like, certain diction. And I know a lot of words, because I like to have the exact word to describe every situation.
Maple, the woman who found you, is our friend. And now you know our names, so we can be friends too. Commander Below in here thinks you wanted to take his crystals, Gabu. But you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not your own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us?
Like Panopta ultra microscopic silica volcaniosis? Oh, sorry. Pneuma microscopic silica volcanosis. I forget what that is, but I do remember hearing that word somewhere. Oh, sorry, it's not pneumo, it's pneumino. I ain't reading all that. Nomino, sorry, okay. Sopixilic. Microscopic, yeah, okay. What server DC are you on? I don't know what server DC means. That fucking head tilt from Alfino.
No one's going to hurt you, all right? Not while we're here, I promise.
Ah, that, yeah. The Patriarch, the Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him, beat him, fight him, stop him. Oh, I fell in the toilet. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He's so angry, raging, fuming angry. Well, we're trying not to kill it. We're trying to avoid killing as many of them as possible, because it weakens... Well, like, if they get summoned, we have to kill them. But we're trying to prevent the summoning. And the Great Father is Titan. He said that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they'd serve as coke for the furnace. And the guards took my parents and the others away. I haven't seen any of them since.
Coke for the furnace? It's some good shit. Don't get it on your nose. I do not want to believe it, but I had heard tales of foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers would use for their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. By the 12, that's sickening.
No one listens to Guba, no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen. They only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Guba loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too. So please help Guba stop the Patriarch and save his parents.
I must find my family. Commander, advise Maelstrom Command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should worst come to worst, we'll require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure. You'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready, just in case.
Alright, I'll see you, random gamer. Well, random gamer guy. Nope, nope, not happening. Not happening. That Yippee is not coming.
I have faith.
I hope someone knows what I was referencing there.
I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual, which surely have dedicated the associated etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already. Cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 have mercy. That they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood. Brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence. We must see what else Gubar knows to formulate a plan without further delay.
I heard the Great Father loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them, and if we gather enough, he'll return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father will come.
Very good, Gubar. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored?
Oh, I know, ho, ho. Several spots, each defended by a different order. SAO abridged, yes. The superior version of SAO. I'm glad you know it. I can't wait for the next episode of that. Guba wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, yes, too afraid to go alone. But together, we could take them away and hide them. Come, come. Guba will lead you to the first catch. Yeah.
Kobold Beastmen. Combat engaged.
Quickly, quickly. Cachet of crystals. Doodle. Fucking wonky ass t-shirt book that Alfino has.
Do you have them all? Good, lead on, Gabu.
This way, this way. Alright. Making my friend... It's making my friend want to watch the original SAO, which is one thing I regret. I mean, it's worth a watch purely for, like, how can you write a story that is aggressively mediocre? That's, like, a big part of, the value of watching SAO. It will not be good. Reki Kawahara will die before he lets that story be good.
Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should make our move on to the next catch. Cachet. Did you hear me, brother? Brother! It's just that...
Well, the thing is, it leaves you with a taste of nothing. It's not bad, because when it does, like, there are bad moments, but it has interesting ideas to balance out those bad moments. But it makes sure those interesting ideas don't go anywhere, which is another thing of SAO. Like, we all remember the Fairy Dance arc, and how that's possibly one of the worst seasons of television ever. That's not, like, intentionally bad. And soulless. Like, you can tell Reki Kawahara is wanting to try something with Fairy Dance, and it's just bad, and it's failing. But, like, yeah. And then fucking SAO 2, where they just, like, hey guys, it's our legally distinct lightsaber with our legally distinct lightsaber noises. And the fact that half of the time Sunon is the painter of anime. Cool idea, shit execution. Oh yeah, like SAO has one of the best openings of all time. I still recommend people watch the first episode to learn how to, like, start something. And then I tell them never watch any of it again. It's bad. Oh, how you doing, Neon Tetra? It's bad when SAO's best character comes from the fucking redo light novels. Argo the Rat, who shows up for like 5 seconds in the original anime, who's an informant, is literally the best character SAO's ever had. Like, hands down. She's like a genuinely brilliant character, and it's because she's the only female character who's allowed to be smarter than Kirito. Oh, that half the time she's on screen, it's just her ass. Like, Sunon is like 50% ass, even though that's not what her character makeup is. Why am I still awake even if it's 3 a.m.? Well, you should probably go to sleep if you want to catch the Silksong stream tomorrow. I'm okay if you missed this one. If you could be well rested for the Silksong one.
I'm quite certain that the crate once bore Ishgarian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out a pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Korthos to attempt obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled to Vildebrand by another party, most likely pawns of the Asians, as Thancred speculated.
Yeah. Well, actually, Yui is... Well, not Yui. Whoever the fucking AIDS girl is, her defining characteristic is that she has AIDS. She's way more of a character. Yuki, that's her name. She's cool, but, you know, she's not allowed to live for very long. She has to be killed because no one can be more competent than Kirito. I haven't watched SAO, by the way, since, like, 2013. Well, actually, no, like, 2016, because I hate-watched it. I don't understand. Who are the Asians? Do they worship the Great Father Titan, too?
Never mind about that. As Elsa said, we do not have much time. We do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cache, Galbu?
Yes, of course. Galbu knows the way. Skaven, yes. This one is the latest and very large. Very big, very huge, very large. Yay. Alright, destination. Grenade.
Grenade!
Though you cast about for a time, you see no signs of crystals.
Confound it. What about you? Any luck?
That's the wrong accent.
Confound it. What about you? Any luck?
That's better. Nothing. But this cannot be. I saw them. Galbu saw them. Spotted saw.
Think, brother, think. They must have moved the mist. The question is, to where? And why? Where to and why? Within Gornormo, where they summoned Titan once before and mean to do it again. It's the only explanation.
What about Mother and Father and the others? We must help them.
And we will, Kuba. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They've yet to call for the remaining crates, yes? If they had, then they would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Alarium. Nevertheless, I believe it's time. The time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There's no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first, give me your crystals. I might deliver them to Commander Belladon's custody. We dare not take them to the bowels of the mountain. The crystals, Maple, if you'd be so kind.
Large quantity of crystals intended for Titan summoning. Okay, I do need to breathe, because, like, I'm swapping between voices too frequently. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to die of lightheadedness, but I will need more water. Because that exhalation did dry out my throat. I'm talking too much. Too fast. I'm sorry. I choked on water. Oh god. Oh god. I choked on water. I'm good. Oh god. Oh fuck. My esophagus. Well, what are you doing? At least make a clip of that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Jesus fucking Christ. My esophagus is a little sore, but we're good. Oh god. Cat's brushing all over me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that cleared out my throat quite a bit.
Thank you. I shall deliver them to Cal Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Belladin on the situation.
Oh, you should be able to. I don't know if you're on mobile or YouTube on PC. If you're on PC, there's a little, like, extra menu that you gotta click on. The little dots.
Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there's an Aetheryte with an Ulgamaro mines that will deliver you to the navel. Gubal doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there, and I shall rejoin you anon. Strange, I would have thought you'd you're fucking hell. Strange, I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of action. But if this is what you'd prefer, then Godspeed, brother.
This way! This way! Holy fuck. I have not, like, fucking choked like that on stream. I think that cleared out some phlegm. Jesus fucking Christ. I've been awakened. I haven't coughed in eons. The fuck? Do we go up? No, we go down. That's not it. Can't possibly be it. Oh, is it this? No. Where the fuck? The fuck kind of shitty ass map is this? No, we can't do that. Oh, do we have to go on for the fucking outside? Is that what we're doing? Nope. There's light, but no entrance. Fucking hell. This whole place is like... Alright, we're just gonna fucking rotate. No, we can't do that? Okay, what the fuck? What is up with this shit? Do we have to loop all the way around? Is that what this is? There's no just fucking easy entrance? I haven't been here in ages. I don't think I've entered this location in literally a year. What? Is it this way? There we go. Ah, there we go.
I take it this is the Aetheryte we seek. Right then. As soon as Alvino arrives, we'll go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there.
Alright. Quickly, you clods. Briskly, swiftly, quickly. I'll not suffer any more delays.
Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There'll be no summoning this day.
Overdwellers, here. But how did you...
Well,
I don't know why I tried to do Alfino's voice. I made him a sassy British child. Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Damn. Bones for the bone throne. Well, skulls for the skull throne. Mother? Father?
Coke for the furnace, you monster! How could you?
We are but servants of the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh. That he might draw upon the strength of his children to defend him from the tyranny of the Overdwellers.
No, Alice, not yet. I understand, Patriarch, I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You'd do anything to protect your people. Anything to deliver them from despair. Whatever it takes to ensure those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you've brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You've sacrificed the lives of the very people you've sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god and work with us, together, to build a lasting peace.
Another peace to be abandoned to the Overdwellers' convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take and you take and you take, and when you've had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last, until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our god drains the land of its ether, brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and your Overdweller. You've ruined your own lands, you'll not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here. Say something. Please. Please. Please! Well, fuck. It's okay, there's sick rock music playing. Your parents are dead, but there's sick rock music. It's alright. Wake up. Wake up, 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 wake up. Wake up! Oh shit, Titan? What are you doing? Oh, is Titan mad that he was summoned in this way? Yup, he's super pissed.
Seven hells.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Oh no, he's pissed at them all.
Alfino, leave him to me.
Obsidian Carbuncle, go. Let's go. 3 nerds versus 1 big lad.
We must away.
So we're not gonna kill Titan? And just kind of leave it to wreak havoc?
By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gubar accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, as surely as the supplications to the faithful.
Ooh, sorry. Sorry for burp.
Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. We have cause for optimism. It is that many crystals were present. They represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual. Meaning that Titan must be far weaker than we planned. Be that as it may, he's a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of ether, the stronger he'll grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Gomorrah, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally their troops, and the cycle will continue. You know it must be done. We face the Lord of the Crags once more. Thank you, my friend. Alizé and I will tend to Gubao. When you've finished with the primal, I'll look for us in Camp Overlook. We'll be expecting you.
Yippee! Let's beat his ass. The navel. Clear selection. Wait, am I doing the naval hard? Yeah, the naval hard. Join. Click, join. Alright. Let's fucking go. Let's beat his ass. I fought this guy a couple times. He's not very hard. I'm just gonna have to manage a tank. Usually there's a fucking, a sage on board, but like, in case there's not, I can manage the healing. Because White Mage is better at group healing, I believe, than I am. So I can focus on individual. Actually, I think White Mage is better at individual, and I'm better at group. At least at this level. I'm not sure. I haven't played much White Mage. I've only played White Mage up to, like, level 32. Basically just enough to unlock it, really. I'm so locked in and awake. I gotta go eep, though, at 7 p.m., which is, like, in 30 minutes. But after I go eep, we'll be playing Silksong, and that'll be really fun. I gotta make sure I'm well-rested to lock in for that platforming. I haven't touched it since, Sunday, sorry. And I was planning on playing Mugenics Saturday afternoon, but the stream will have to be delayed slightly. I'll let you know if that one is gonna be delayed even further. Dual Scholars. Oh my god, we're double on everything. That's so amazing. Oh god. Oh god, I haven't used any of these abilities in such a long time. Sucker. Forgot Art of War is the bread and butter of this fight. Because technically it does more at this stage. Alright. Oh, almost walked into that. Oh, holy shit. Alright. I'll stick to healing. I learned my lesson. Oh shit, I gotta resummon Eos. Alright. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, Lucid Dreaming, Sacred Soil. Alright. Bio. Alright. I goofed it. I goofed it. I got 3 player commendations despite the fact that I died. They probably thought I was super new. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know how fucking terrible ass I am at this game. I fooled them into thinking I was yet a wee babe. But actually, I was just ass. We love the little sprout, making people way more forgiving of us. I mean, there's a lot going on the screen. Yeah, I just forgot about the knockback bullshit that he does. And then you have to really stick towards the center. I've done much harder raids than that. Like, basically, no hit outside of, like, guaranteed stuff.
Ah, there she is. Did I not tell you she'd return safe and sound? Return safe and sound? The deed is done then. The Titan is no more. Good. There's been enough tragedy this day. He's been like this ever since he regained consciousness. I believe he can hear us, but he's made no attempt to respond. He's still certainly in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he's succumbed to the Primal's influence, should that prove to be the case. He must be put to death like any other thrall. Such is the Alliance's policy, yes. You have the right of it. But we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared Ilse's followers were beyond reason, and that many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. But we can but watch, wait, and pray.
Christ. I know occasionally fucking FF14 hits you with that shit, but like, fuck, man. He was a goofy little guy. I liked him. He was my goofy little guy, and I gave him a goofy little voice. And I was not expecting him to go through his not-so-goofy little tragedies. Oh, he's definitely, like, suffering from PTSD. He just saw his parents die, and, like, after he just, like, ran away to get help. He absolutely blames himself for everything.
There's not to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one we've never seen come to pass. Let us tend to more immediate matters, informing Commander Belderlin that of Titan's demise, for example. You may be certain that he'll be glad to hear of the news. Would you be so kind as to break it to him?
Yay. I get to do another fun voice to distract me from tragedy.
You're a sight for sore eyes. When the others came back without you, I feared the worst, but they said you had matters well at hand. All settled then, is it? I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as my men will be, you believe me. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, a primal's a primal. There ain't a soul in the Maelstrom that hasn't lost a friend or one. Don't get me wrong, like, we're all prepared to do our part. But if we weren't so naive as to think we lived to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like cause for celebration. Now, I know you have a lot of places to be, but why not stay the night? We'd be honored to raise a glass to the triumphant return of Titan's Bane.
Stretching. Night skies like that are nice.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp.
The ADR's a little
He
weird on
hasn't
her
been
voice.
feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change
Hey,
of scenery might do him good.
I know you
But
get
alas.
excited when that happens, but try not to focus on it too much.
It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness.
Man, like Alize had a totally different perspective than Alfino. Because Alfino saw this place and he was like, I have to protect this. Like, this is my grandfather's legacy. I want to bring forth a new era where people can live in peace. And Alice saw this place and was like, yo, this place is fucking shit. Why did my grandpa even fight for any of this? Why is everyone so fucking petty and bullshit? I like that dichotomy.
Disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos.
Chaos.
My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it?
Sister, every conversation with me
Mayhap you
is.
could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
I just sit here and let you yap. We're... Lol,
Gods,
Lamau
they
even.
must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving.
Yeah, we're kind of the goat. But it actually
The
didn't
hopes
help
and
anything.
dreams
They
of
got
so
really
many
pissed at each
rest
other.
on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on. For the sake of those we hold dear.
All right. Damn, he up darkening his shit. Charging his crystals.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon
Albert
the
in the
path which
first.
lieth before us with
Yeah.
some trepidation.
Bro was part of an ass MMO, so he had to come to a new one after it was fucking redone.
Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
So they've got a hit on me.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Damn, really quoting fucking... what's his name? The guy. I forget his name.
Well.
It's the guy
Draw
who
her
like
out.
fucking...
We'll make it quick.
I don't know how to describe it other than the guy from the fucking opening cutscene who just gets like obliterated, and the face of him like fucking being incinerated gets used for memes all the time. The old dude who is the grandpa.
It shall be done. What good a creed one
Fucking
cannot
Levier,
uphold.
man.
What hurts soothed. What lives saved. Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands?
Yeah.
Minfilia,
Lewis. Lewis R.
I shall not now beg your forgiveness.
Louis oh yeah, Louisois. Yeah, that's what it...
Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
Damn, who upbreeding they moon. I know she died, and that's kind of messed up to make a joke about, but, like, the first thing that popped into my head...
What ho, Maple? I trust you had a good night's rest. I was speaking with Thancred and Ishtola via Link Pearl. They have some interesting news to share. Apparently, during the course of their respective investigations, they both came across crates that once bore Ishgardian seals. It would seem that someone in the capital has been very busy indeed. Accordingly, the Temple Knights have launched a full-scale investigation. Sir Emmerich believes that it's only a matter of time before the culprits are found, but we shall have to wait and see. In the meantime, it only seems prudent to look about the recent activities of the other tribes, in case they're too flush with Ishgardian crystals. And with that in mind, I suggest we pay Uriandra another... Wait, where's Alice? She was here just a moment ago with... Kaboo.
Over here? Yep. He's wiggling.
Let me guess, it's time to leave, isn't it? My apologies for disappearing again. If it's any consultation, I have already packed my things. How is he? Brother, Commander Belladin, something tells me you're not solely here out of concern for his welfare. But to answer your question, there's been no change. He'll not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. If he did, it seems he's none better for it. He just shuffles about with that same expression on his face. You will look after him, won't you, Commander? And treat him with every kindness. He's still in there, I know it. Beneath the anguish and despair, he's still fighting with all his heart. He deserves to be given that chance, until he comes back to us, until we know for certain what's become of him. Aye, you needn't worry. If he hadn't risked his neck to warn us and help you secure the better part of the crystals, this could have turned out a damn sight worse than it did. We'll not soon forget that, and nor will Maelstrom Command. I'm so sorry, Gabu. I truly am. You should have never been made into... You should have never been made to, and I know I simply cannot possibly understand. Mayhap there's nothing I can do or say. The pain, the anger, the helplessness. Hold fast the memories of better times. Remember them as they were. And when it hurts so much your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst and fill up again with your love for them. And never ever forget. Come along, little one.
I'll remember them. And you, I'll say, thank you. Okay, so he's alright. The kid's alright.
Have faith, sister. Your words have reached him. In time, he'll recover. And those who orchestrated these events will be made to answer for their crimes. 1,000 times over, eh? There will be a reckoning.
Okay, so as opposed to being a little piss baby and leaving on a BRB only to just leave the stream, I think I'm gonna head off early. Thank you all for coming by. We really need to figure out a name for this community. Other than fucking Galvers. I appreciate Galvers, but no, we're not doing Galvers. that shit sucks. But yeah. I will be streaming again at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for more Hollow Knight Silksong. And I will be seeing you guys then. The Galv cult. Oh yeah, you guys are definitely a cult. That's no mistaking. A little bit better than Scientology, but not by much. But yeah, after that, at around 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll be playing Eugenics, probably, if I can get that. It may take the thing that's going on may take a little longer, but yeah. And then after that, back to 4 a.m. PST, Silksong, and then more FF14 at 3 p.m. PST. But yeah, I will see you guys all later. Thanks for coming by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the shit. Goodbye.